everyone. Now let's study lesson 3. What do you want to eat? So from this title, we can guess that in this lesson, we will learn some words about food and drinks. Now let's first look at the new words. So altogether, we have 19 words. So I divided these words into 3 groups. Now let's look at the first page. On the first page, you can find that there are 7 words. First, let's try to read these words. Okay, number 1, read after me. 吃 吃 Number 2, 什么 什么 Number 3, 饺子饺子 Number 4, 米饭米饭 Number 5, 面条面条 Number 6, 面包面包 Number 7, 包子包子 So the meaning of these words, they are very easy to understand. So your job is to focus on the pronunciation of these words, especially the tones. So these 7 words, you can find that the first one, 吃, is a verb. Other words, they are all noun, right? So only one verb. Others, they are all noun. So the meaning is very easy to understand. Okay, now let's look at next page. From number 8 to number 13. Okay, read after me. Number 8. Attention the tones. 喝 喝 Number 9. 啤酒啤酒 Number 10. 茶茶 Number 11. 咖啡咖啡 Number 12. Number 12, we have 3 words. So you can first read one by one. Read after me. 矿泉水矿泉水 Okay, number 13. 牛奶牛奶 So this page, you can also find that only this one is a verb. 喝 to drink, right? Only one verb. Others are all noun. So it's very easy to understand the meaning of these words. Okay, let's continue. Look at the last page. The words from 14 to 19. Okay, read after me. 买 买 Number 15. 词典词典 Number 16. 本子本子 Number 17. 书书 Number 18. 笔笔 Number 19. 书包书包 Okay, so this page also you can find that the first word 买 is a verb, right? Other words, they are all noun. So you can find that in this lesson, altogether we have 19 words. But among these words, only 3 are verbs. Others are all noun. So in this lesson, the words is not difficult. although they are not, they are 19 words, but it's easy to understand. Okay, then after class, you need to read after the audio, one by one, the words. Now, let's look at the words one by one. So first one, the first words, 吃, to eat, 吃. So in first lesson, I think maybe some students already know some parts of the meaning of the Chinese words. For example, 吃, the left parts means it looks like a mouse, right? So when you see the words have this part, you may know that it have the meaning connected with to eat, connect with the mouth, right? So this is 吃. So it's very easy to understand. 吃. Okay, next word, 什么, 什么, what, right? So it's a question word. 什么, 什么. Okay, next one, what's this? It's a food, right? I know in some country you also have this kind of food. So this is dumplings, right? So dumpling in Chinese we say 饺子, 饺子. So this is a dumpling. So when we talk about dumplings, maybe some students don't know this kind of food. So this, now I show you the picture. This is how we make the dumplings. You can find that we will put some stuff inside and then make a dumpling. This is how we make the dumplings. Okay, so now I want to say something about the culture about dumplings. Before, we only maybe 20, 30 years old, before, we only eat dumplings on the biggest festival. What is our biggest festival? Do you know? Maybe some students know that in China, the biggest festival is the Spring Festival. So before the Spring Festival, we will first cleaning the house. And then what they are doing, they paste, you can find that on the picture, that they paste some words on the door, right? So we call that couplet. So on the couplet, we write some words. These words is our wishes for the country or for the family. So normally we will write our wishes right on the couplet, and then we will paste the couplet on the door. And then on the street there will have a line dancing, right? And in some house they will make the paper cut and paste on the window to decorate the room. And then on the Spring Festival, on that day, Spring Festival Eve, the whole family will get together and we will have a dinner together. And maybe some students know this culture. The aged people will give the young children the lucky money. So we call the lucky money 红包. This is the grandpa give his grandson, granddaughter the lucky money. And then a very important thing is the family will eat dumplings. So the housewife will make the dumplings, and the whole family will make it together. So you can, from this picture, you can also know that how we make the dumplings. So the stuff is depends on you. You can put the meat, you can put pork, you can put the chicken, or you can put some vegetables. So this is the dumplings, and we will boil it. So this is dumplings. So we know that before we only eat dumplings on the festival, especially the Spring Festival. But nowadays, you can find that dumplings is everywhere. In the restaurant, in the school's dining hall, anytime if you want to eat, you can just eat it. It's not only for the festival. So this is about dumpling. Okay, next words let's look at. The rice. How to pronounce this word? 米饭. 米饭, rice. Okay, so in this lesson, I will first introduce you. In Chinese language, we have the measure word. What is a measure word? So first look at here. I want to say a bowl of rice. A bowl of rice. So we will write 一碗米饭. 一碗, a bowl of. 一 means one, right? One bowl of rice. So here, 碗 bowl, right? Here, 碗 is a measure word. So a bowl of rice, we say 一碗米饭. So this word is extra words. You don't need to remember, but you understand this is okay. You understand how to say a bowl of rice is 一碗米饭 is okay. Then what this? This is a chopsticks, right? So in China, we eat food with chopsticks. So chopsticks, how to say in Chinese? 筷子. 筷子. You understand the pronunciation is okay. 筷子. Okay, next one, noodle. How to say noodle in Chinese? You can, from the syllable, you can read it, right? How to read it? 面条, right? 面条. Okay, we already learned a bowl of rice. So how to say a bowl of noodle? How to say? Do you still remember? Yes. 一碗面条. 一碗面条. Okay, next one. This is what? Bread, right? So how to say bread? 面包. 面包. Bread. So how to say one bread? One bread. Okay, here you need attention. So the measure word, we change the measure word. We use 个, 一个面包. One bread, we use 个. So you can find that the difference between English and Chinese. In English, we just say one bread, right? One bread. But in Chinese, one. This is one, right? This is a number. This is a bread, 面包. But we cannot say 一面包. So we need to add measure word after the number before the noun. So for the bread, we use the measure word of 个. Some things they share same measure word, but some things they have their own special measure word. You must remember this measure word. So this is 一个面包. So the measure word is not in this lesson. So you understand is okay. In the future, the teacher will teach you some the measure word. Okay, next one. This is 包子 包子 It looks like a dumpling, but it's bigger than the dumpling, right? Bigger. 包子 Some students said that this is a Chinese hamburger. Chinese hamburger. So you can find that it's also made of flour, right? And inside we also put some stuff. So this is a 包子. If you come to China before, you may find that this is a very common food everywhere. 包子. Okay, so one 包子 we also say 一个包子 一个包子 So we use the common measure word 个 Here is no special measure word. Okay, then we already learned some words, right? We learned the words from 1 to 7. So first let's look at the first dialogue. The first dialogue is only 2 sentences. One ask, one answer. So in this page, there is no pinyin. Can you read these words? Can you recognize this word? Let's look at A. A said what? A. 你吃什么? Do you know this word? Do you know the meaning of this word? Do you know the pronunciation of this word? So 你吃什么? So we already know that 什么 is our new word. 什么 means what. So 什么 is a question word. So we don't need to add ma again because it already is a question. What do you want to eat? So in Chinese is 你吃什么? You must remember the Chinese sentence order. It's different from English. In English, we say, what do you want to eat? Very long, right? But in Chinese sentence, it's very easy. We say 你 you 吃 eat 什么 we put the question word at the end of the sentence. So we say 你吃什么? Okay, B said what? B said what? Okay, I, right? 我吃饺子. Do you still remember this phrase? 我吃饺子. I eat dumpling. So this is the Chinese sentence order. Have you get familiar with the sentence order? Okay, let's read the sentence again. Read after me. 你吃什么? 你吃什么? B. 我吃饺子. 我吃饺子. Okay. Let's do the substitute. So we already know how to say these things in Chinese, right? Do you still remember their names in Chinese? Okay, so I type the Chinese words here. Your job is not only remember the name of the things. You need to remember. You need to recognize this word. But if you can remember how to write, it will be more better. So this is how to say dumpling, right? How to say in Chinese? 饺子, 饺子. Okay, rice. How to say rice? 米饭, 米饭. Okay, how to say noodle in Chinese? 面条, 面条. Okay, how to say bread? 面包, 面包. Okay, next one, this food, how to say in Chinese? We say 包子, 包子. You can find that we learned these words. Some words, they share the same words. For example, 饺子, 包子, they have same words of 子, right? 面条, 面包, same words. 面, 面 means floor, floor. Okay, and also 面包, 包子, here also same words, 包, right? So it's very easy to understand. So this is the names of these things, this food. Okay, then let's look at 喝, 喝, to drink, 喝, the second verb we learned in this lesson. 喝, to drink. Okay, then let's look at next word. This is what? Beer, right? How to say beer in Chinese? Read after me. 啤酒, 啤酒. Okay, so how to say a cup of beer? A cup of beer. So we will use the major word 杯. 杯 means cup. So a cup of beer, we say 一杯啤酒. Here you understand is okay. You don't need to remember. 啤酒. Okay, so what about this kind of beer? It's a bottle of beer, right? So we say 一瓶啤酒. 瓶, major word, means bottle. Bottle. 一瓶啤酒. You understand is okay. Okay, next word. 茶, tea. 茶, only one word. So how to say a cup of tea? We say 一杯茶, right? 一杯茶. Okay, so in China, Chinese people like to drink tea, right? So in China, we also have many kinds of tea. 茶. Okay, then next one, coffee. How to say coffee in Chinese? 咖啡. 咖啡. Some students may find that it's very close to English pronunciation. Right. This word is borrowed words. We borrowed from English. So the pronunciation is very similar, close to the English. So it's 咖啡. So a cup of coffee, how to say? 一杯咖啡. 一杯咖啡. Okay, next one. A little bit long, right? 矿泉水. 矿泉水. Okay, so one bottle of water. So we say 一瓶矿泉水. One bottle of. 瓶, major word. Okay, next one, milk. Milk, how to say? 牛奶. 牛奶, milk. So this is a cup of milk. How to say? 一杯牛奶. 一杯牛奶. Okay, what about this kind of milk? It's not cup, right? We say a box of milk, right? So we say 一盒牛奶. 一盒牛奶. So here, 盒, major word, means a box of. 一盒牛奶. Okay, so this is a word. We learned from number 8 to number 13 the words. Okay, now let's first take a short break. Later, let's continue our class.